I play cricket every day.
I play cricket every day.
I played cricket yesterday.
I played cricket yesterday.
We play cricket on Sundays.
We play cricket on Sundays.
We played cricket last Sunday.
We played cricket last Sunday.
He drinks tea in the morning.
He drinks tea in the morning.
He drank tea this morning.
He drank tea this morning.
They live in New Delhi.
They live in New Delhi.
They lived in Mumbai last year.
They lived in Mumbai last year.
I go to the market every weekend.
I go to the market every weekend.
I went to the market last weekend.
I went to the market last weekend.
She reads books before bed.
She reads books before bed.
She read a book last night.
She read a book last night.
They visit their grandparents every summer.
They visit their grandparents every summer.
They visited their grandparents last summer.
They visited their grandparents last summer.
I work from 9 to 5.
I work from 9 to 5.
I worked from 9 to 5 yesterday.
I worked from 9 to 5 yesterday.
He cooks dinner every day.
He cooks dinner every day.
He cooked dinner yesterday.
He cooked dinner yesterday.
We travel by train often.
We travel by train often.
We traveled by train last week.
We traveled by train last week.
She teaches English at school.
She teaches English at school.
She taught English at school last year.
She taught English at school last year.
I like to swim in the morning.
I like to swim in the morning.
I like to swim in the morning. I swam in the pool yesterday.
I swam in the pool yesterday.
He speaks Hindi fluently.
He speaks Hindi fluently.
He spoke Hindi fluently during the meeting.
He spoke Hindi fluently during the meeting.
We meet our friends on weekends.
We meet our friends on weekends.
We met our friends last weekend.
We met our friends last weekend.
I always wake up early.
I always wake up early.
I woke up late yesterday.
I woke up late yesterday.
They eat breakfast at 8 a.m.
They eat breakfast at 8 a.m.
They ate breakfast at 8 a.m. yesterday.
They ate breakfast at 8 a.m. yesterday.
She plays the guitar every day.
She plays the guitar every day.
She played the guitar yesterday.
She played the guitar yesterday.
He listens to music in the evening.
He listens to music in the evening.
He listened to music last evening.
He listened to music last evening.
We study for exams every year.
We study for exams every year.
We studied for exams last year.
We studied for exams last year.
I call my mother every morning.
I call my mother every morning.
I called my mother this morning.
I called my mother this morning.
She writes in her diary every night.
She writes in her diary every night.
She wrote in her diary last night.
She wrote in her diary last night.
They clean the house on Sundays.
They clean the house on Sundays.
They cleaned the house last Sunday.
They cleaned the house last Sunday.
I ride my bike to school.
I ride my bike to school.
I rode my bike to school yesterday.
I rode my bike to school yesterday.
He paints pictures in his free time.
He paints pictures in his free time.
He painted a picture yesterday.
He painted a picture yesterday.
We enjoy going to the movies.
We enjoy going to the movies.
We enjoyed the movie last week.
We enjoyed the movie last week.
She drinks water after every meal.
She drinks water after every meal.
She drank water after every meal yesterday.
She drank water after every meal yesterday.
I watch TV in the evening.
I watch TV in the evening.
I watched TV last night.
I watched TV last night.
They walk to school every day.
They walk to school every day.
They walked to school yesterday.
They walked to school yesterday.
He reads the newspaper every morning.
He reads the newspaper every morning.
He read the newspaper yesterday.
He read the newspaper yesterday.
I visit my relatives during festivals.
I visit my relatives during festivals.
I visited my relatives during Diwali.
I visited my relatives during Diwali.
She always follows a routine.
She always follows a routine.
She followed a routine yesterday.
She followed a routine yesterday.
They play volleyball every Saturday.
They play volleyball every Saturday.
They played volleyball last Saturday.
They played volleyball last Saturday.
I sleep at 10 p.m.
I sleep at 10 p.m.
I slept at 10 p.m. last night.
I slept at 10 p.m. last night.
He travels to work by bus.
He travels to work by bus.
He traveled to work by bus yesterday.
He traveled to work by bus yesterday.
We celebrate birthdays every year.
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 She practices yoga every morning.
She practices yoga every morning.
She practiced yoga yesterday morning.
She practiced yoga yesterday morning.
I help my parents with the housework.
I help my parents with the housework.
I helped my parents with the housework yesterday.
I helped my parents with the housework yesterday.
They sing together every Sunday.
They sing together every Sunday.
They sang together last Sunday.
They sang together last Sunday.
I usually drink coffee.
I usually drink coffee.
I drank coffee this morning.
I drank coffee this morning.
He plays football every afternoon.
He plays football every afternoon.
He played football yesterday afternoon.
He played football yesterday afternoon.
We cook dinner together every weekend.
We cook dinner together every weekend.
We cooked dinner together last weekend.
We cooked dinner together last weekend.
She goes to bed at 9 p.m.
She goes to bed at 9 p.m.
She went to bed at 9 p.m. last night.
She went to bed at 9 p.m. last night.
I study English every day.
I study English every day.
I studied English yesterday.
I studied English yesterday.
He does his homework every evening.
He does his homework every evening.
He did his homework yesterday evening.
He did his homework yesterday evening.
We go for a walk every evening.
We go for a walk every evening.
We went for a walk yesterday evening.
We went for a walk yesterday evening.
I shop for groceries every Sunday.
I shop for groceries every Sunday.
I shopped for groceries last Sunday.
I shopped for groceries last Sunday.
She helps her brother with homework.
She helps her brother with homework.
She helped her brother with homework yesterday.
She helped her brother with homework yesterday.
They ride horses every summer.
They ride horses every summer.
They rode horses last summer.
They rode horses last summer.
I take a shower every morning.
I take a shower every morning.
I took a shower this morning.
I took a shower this morning.
He talks to his friends every day.
He talks to his friends every day.
He talked to his friends yesterday.
He talked to his friends yesterday.
We plan our vacations in advance.
We plan our vacations in advance.
We planned our vacation last year.
We planned our vacation last year.
She writes emails to her colleagues.
She writes emails to her colleagues.
She wrote an email yesterday.
She wrote an email yesterday.
I meet my friends every Friday.
I meet my friends every Friday.
I met my friends last Friday.
I met my friends last Friday.
They play video games every weekend.
They play video games every weekend.
They played video games last weekend.
They played video games last weekend.
I go jogging every morning.
I go jogging every morning.
I went jogging this morning.
I went jogging this morning.
She goes shopping every Saturday.
She goes shopping every Saturday.
She went shopping last Saturday.
She went shopping last Saturday.
We have lunch at 12 p.m.
We have lunch at 12 p.m.
We had lunch at 12 p.m. yesterday.
We had lunch at 12 p.m. yesterday.
He enjoys reading books.
He enjoys reading books.
He enjoyed reading that book last week.
He enjoyed reading that book last week.
They visit the park every month.
They visit the park every month.
They visited the park last month.
They visited the park last month.
I clean my room every Sunday.
I clean my room every Sunday.
I cleaned my room last Sunday.
I cleaned my room last Sunday.
She works in a hospital.
She works in a hospital.
She worked in a hospital last year.
She worked in a hospital last year.
We listen to podcasts every day.
We listen to podcasts every day.
We listened to a podcast yesterday.
We listened to a podcast yesterday.
He plays basketball in the evening.
He plays basketball in the evening.
He played basketball yesterday evening.
He played basketball yesterday evening.
They stay at home on Sundays.
They stay at home on Sundays.
They stayed at home last Sunday.
They stayed at home last Sunday.
I make tea every morning.
I make tea every morning.
I made tea this morning.
I made tea this morning.
She wears a uniform to work.
She wears a uniform to work.
She wore a uniform yesterday.
She wore a uniform yesterday.
We do our homework after school.
We do our homework after school.
We did our homework yesterday after school.
We did our homework yesterday after school.
I check my emails every morning.
I check my emails every morning.
I checked my emails yesterday morning.
I checked my emails yesterday morning.
He draws sketches in his notebook.
He draws sketches in his notebook.
He drew sketches yesterday.
He drew sketches yesterday.
They swim in the pool every weekend.
They swim in the pool every weekend.
They swam in the pool last weekend.
They swam in the pool last weekend.
I take my dog for a walk every evening.
I take my dog for a walk every evening.
I took my dog for a walk yesterday evening.
I took my dog for a walk yesterday evening.
She studies in the library every day.
She studies in the library every day.
She studied in library yesterday.
She studied in library yesterday.
We meet for lunch every Friday.
We meet for lunch every Friday.
We met for lunch last Friday.
We met for lunch last Friday.
I run in the park every morning.
I run in the park every morning.
I ran in the park yesterday morning.
I ran in the park yesterday morning.
I play cricket every day.
I play cricket every day.
I played cricket yesterday.
I played cricket yesterday.
He talks to his parents every day.
He talks to his parents every day.
He talked to his parents yesterday.
He talked to his parents yesterday.
We go to the beach in the summer.
We go to the beach in the summer.
We went to the beach last summer.
We went to the beach last summer.
She sings in the choir every Sunday.
She sings in the choir every Sunday.
She sang in the choir last Sunday.
She sang in the choir last Sunday.
I help my neighbors with shopping.
I help my neighbors with shopping.
I helped my neighbors with shopping yesterday.
I helped my neighbors with shopping yesterday.
They visit temples every festival.
They visit temples every festival.
They visited temples last festival.
They visited temples last festival.
He eats lunch at noon every day.
He eats lunch at noon every day.
He ate lunch at noon yesterday.
He ate lunch at noon yesterday.